Shadows in Silverlake. The story began in 2001, when Michael Grant, a hard-working immigrant in Los Angeles, married Sophia Grant, a woman he believed would be his partner for life. Like many chasing the American dream, Michael soon left for Australia, working relentless hours to build a future back home. Years passed, sweat turned into savings, and savings into success. By 2016, Michael had purchased a beautiful modern home in Silverlake, one of LA's most desirable neighborhoods. He put the property in Sophia's name, a gesture of love, trust, and perhaps vulnerability. In 2018, Michael finally returned to the U.S. for good. Life seemed perfect. By 2021, at Sophia's request, he bought her a brand new sedan and hired a driver, Daniel Cruz, a quiet man with a clean record and a polite smile. That was the first mistake. At first, nothing seemed unusual. Daniel was punctual, respectful, invisible almost. But beneath the surface, something darker was unfolding. Michael noticed the change slowly. Late-night calls, secretive messages, unexplained absences. Then came the truth, crashing down like a bullet through glass. Sophia was having an affair. Not just with anyone, but with Daniel. When Michael confronted her, things spiraled out of control. What he uncovered next was beyond betrayal. It was calculated, criminal. Sophia hadn't just fallen in love. She had married Daniel, without ever legally divorcing Michael. And it didn't stop there. A child had been born in 2023, but the most chilling revelation, a forged divorce. According to official records filed with a local municipal office, Michael had already divorced Sophia. The documents bore his name, his signature, even his thumbprint. Except he had never signed anything. It was fraud, identity theft, a carefully staged deception. Michael took the case to the California Bureau of Investigation, hoping for justice. But bureaucracy moved slow, and doors stayed closed. No arrests, no charges, silence. Refusing to back down, Michael filed a petition with a Los Angeles Superior Court judge, demanding a formal investigation. In August 2025, the court ordered authorities to reopen the case and take action within 30 days if wrongdoing was found. Finally, progress. Detectives launched a full inquiry. Evidence was collected, statements recorded. The truth seemed within reach. But then, the case took a turn no one saw coming. Michael's own daughters, now adults, stepped forward. Under oath, they testified that their father had verbally divorced their mother years ago. One statement, one crack in the case. Suddenly, everything shifted. With conflicting testimonies and lack of conclusive proof, the regional director closed the investigation in September 2025. No charges, case dismissed. But Michael wasn't done. In January 2026, he returned to court, pushing for a reopening of the investigation. Another judge ordered authorities to reconsider. That's when the case landed in the California Court of Appeal. Presiding Judge Ethan Cole examined every detail. The forged documents, the testimonies, the legal procedures, and in March 2026, he delivered a verdict that stunned everyone. The court ruled that the lower court had overstepped its authority. Once a competent authority had already closed the investigation, it could not simply be reopened without new, substantial evidence. The judge emphasized that courts could not force agencies to file criminal charges or dictate timelines, especially in complex fraud cases already reviewed. The previous orders were declared void. Sophia walked free. Daniel remained untouched. And Michael, he was left standing in the wreckage of a life he had built from nothing. A victim not just of betrayal, but of a system where truth and proof don't always align. In the end, the case wasn't about love or loyalty. It was about deception. And sometimes, in America's justice system, even the truth isn't enough.